So I'm going through lots of old stuff that my parents kept um, for many reasons. Now that I'm old, I realize they're memories, and you don't want to throw away memories. So this is a calendar my mom kept from, look at the date, 1976. What's special about that date? Well, it's 50 years later. And this was made by the little teeny town that we were living in then. And let's go look at July. There's nothing really special about the 4th of July here, but that was a big celebration. My family moved in June of that year from the Redwoods to this little teeny town on the plains of South Dakota. And we came into this community that just was welcoming, embracing, nostalgic. I mean, look at this cloth calendar. It's quaint, it's beautiful, it's homey, it's community. They're not even making a big deal about the bicentennial. It's very much a fall theme here. I remember it hanging up on our wall when we lived there. And I wrote a blog about this. I published it on my website. But it compares, it talks about our journey from Redway to Sinai and falling into this prairie community and really having a hard time at first, but then falling in love with it. Finding the magic of the vast open spaces in the middle of America. Anyways, you can find it on my website. It wasn't going to last forever. My father was a pastor at a small congregation. The majority of people loved him, loved his sermons, but a small minority, 30%, took issue with his ability to conceive that God was big enough to work through things like evolution. And they made a campaign against my father, and we got drove out of this small town specifically when our dog right here, very cute little lab, Reckless, was shot by the butcher, who was also the mayor of this small town and leading the campaign against him. Oh, and here is one of my pony class. I had a little teeny pony. My very bad handwriting as 11, 12-year-old. Where am I? Oh, some of the Corn Palace. A field trip to the Corn Palace. Some of my friends. All our cats. That's our school. Oh, I think this is when after we've been driven out. Miss Minnesota. I mean, not Minnesota. Miss South Dakota. Aren't we elegant there? I remember these friends. There's my pony. From the pony contest. Yep. So this was an amazing place, amazing time, and 50 years later, I live in Washington, D.C. I'm not even gonna go see the fireworks. The orange Jesus that we have has ruined it. He's not even gonna shoot the fuckers off until 10:30. Makes old people like me and young children unable to enjoy the festivities. And I don't think it's festive anyways. I think we're witnessing, it's not even a birthday. Our democracy is gone. We are now an authoritarian oligarchy. So just linger, look at this. This is what we used to have, and now we have something else. And the study that is come out by Johns Hopkins is pretty terrifying because, well, it's helpful. There's fractures in the Republican Party, but there's a strong 29% that are very much committed to Trump no matter what, and they don't want a constitutional democracy. They don't even want a constitutional republic, which is actually a democracy, but they don't want to say the word Democrat. So that's on them. And they would they don't mind viewing other people that think differently than them as subhuman, which is a real problem for any civilization when you start to subhumanize your peoples. But anyways, blast from the past. It's over. We live in a frightening new reality.